Camelot 331 here, and we're talking about Target today and what Target blames their crashing stock price on. You ain't gonna believe it, I'm gonna be honest. You might believe it, let's be honest. Dude, Target's been crazy lately. I used to talk to people all the time about Target, okay? And they would be like, man, Target's the best place to work. Even one of my best friends in the world, man. They were like, dude, I actually enjoyed Target for several years. Eventually, they left Target to pursue a job based on their field of degree, but Target's gotten real bad lately. People call it the red Walmart now because not only is the management terrible, the upper management terrible, everything's terrible. Everybody's running around with a head off like a chicken, man. It's insane. It's insane. We're going to talk about it right now and why they actually are saying that their stock price is dropping and what they're blaming it on. At any rate, they lost $400 million this year, which is a lot of damn money. If I had $400 million, I'd have like 18 Ferraris. I'd crash one every other day. It'd be great. Anyways, if you wanna like the video, it would really help your boy out. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. It's very important. Follow me on all the stuff. But let's jump right into it. So check this out right here. So this says Target blames organized retail crime for the $400 million loss in profits this year. Unbelievable. They're saying that it's organized crime. So let's go ahead and let's dig right into this garbage real quick and see what they're talking about. It says Target said that it has lost a whopping $400 million in profits this year thanks to organized gangs of shoplifters who have been systematically stealing merchandise from its stores. Can you believe it? At Target, year to date, incremental shortage has already reduced our gross margin by more than $400 million. And that's just as of to date. Damn. They also said we expect it to reduce our gross margin by $600 million in the full year. Holy dick and ball. That's almost $1 billion. Damn, son. A Target spokesperson said that shrinkage, which the CFO referred to, was attributed specifically to organized retail crime. They said there's a handful of things that can drive shrink in our business, and theft is certainly key to that. Well, obviously, yeah. We know we're not alone across retail and seeing a trend that has gotten increasingly worse over the last 12 to 18 months. So we're taking the right actions in our stores to help curb that trend where we can. But that becomes an increasing headwind on our business, and we know the business of others. It says in September, the CEO of Rite Aid said they were burdened with a $5 million over increase in shrink, a term in the retail industry which means loss to theft or fraud. It says the CEO said that it was particularly New York City. Oh no. I think the headline here is the environment that we operate in, particularly New York City, is not conducted to reducing shrink just based upon everything you read and see on social media and the news in the city. Look, dude, I mean, that's pretty damn obvious. I'm going to be honest. Pretty much all this shrink is going to come from places like New York City where I'm not going to say it's like not illegal, but it's kind of encouraged, right? Like we all know that, you know, in New York, they've kind of decriminalized things like that. You know, I don't know the specifics on it, but I know there has been a giant increase in shoplifting because people are just not afraid to. People are just running the stores and steal shit now. And New York is, you know, this is likely due to law changes in a lot of places and also inflation. Inflation's pretty damn crazy. And I'm going to be honest, has anybody noticed that $1,600, $1,400, and $600 payments that they gave your asses? They got it back in food, gas, and rent, didn't they? They got that back real quick. Inflation's crazy. Like I like to say, basically $15 an hour is pretty much the new $7.25, and it only took 2 years to get there. But let's actually see what the people working at Target think about this, because this is very important. Check this out. It says, I do not care about store profits. We had a meeting yesterday, and one focus was that we set to bear last year's sales and set a record. Meanwhile, there's no mention of holiday pay. Shocking. Their idea of rewarding for busting our asses during the holiday season is a chance to enter a $50 prize. Shocking. It's like a pizza party, man. When I can barely afford my bills. I don't care about store profits. I don't care about the occasional shout out over the walkie-talkie. I don't care about how many red cards we should sell. I don't know what the hell happened to this company in the last 2 years, but it's gone downhill. Crashed at the bottom of that hill, rolled 8 times, and exploded into a fiery clusterfuck. Hot diggity damn, man. And I love this. Look at this. Apparently, if you do well, you get a shout out over the radio. Like, who cares? Are you shitting me? Like, I wouldn't even care if the local radio station shouted my ass out, let alone the local Target manager. Shout outs over the radio are cringe. The red card announcements are dumb. The guest compliments are worthless. Hell, my store hadn't even announced any kind of raffle at all. We're stuck at $15 throughout Q4. No bonus pay to be seen, except if people work midnight to 6 a.m. on Black Friday, which is pointless. I'm trying to get out, but local competition matches Target's pay instead of offering more. Walmart's upped it to $19 an hour to start. What the hell? Where does this guy live at right now? Jesus, Mary Joseph. That's a lot of damn money. You haven't heard about Target's profit sharing plan? They work you to death and give you barely enough to call a paycheck and then give you a TM discount to spend all your money at the place that is sucking your soul. You know what? That's actually a great point. If you guys work retail, have you ever noticed that when there's a contest, you get like a $50 to $100 gift card to use in the place you work at? Oh my gosh, they're losing so much money, right? God, they give you a gift card to use in the store, which goes back into the store. It's so unbelievable. Like, and people do it, man. People do it. And there's a lot of bootlickers out there that love it. They love it. But that being said, let's see what this guy says. This guy says, put in 2 weeks instead of walking out. ETL brings me into the office saying they will not rehire me because leaving so soon, even though they're putting in 2 weeks. I recently graduated from college and I'm looking for a career in my field, which is a good idea, but also wanted to start saving up some money. I started working at Target a month ago, and after a hard time this job, I just put my 2 weeks notice in just in case I need to return at Target in the future. I quit for many reasons. Rude and hypocritical team lead who would just tell me multiple times in one shift to work faster and that I shouldn't take breaks and would be on his phone while I'm doing hard work. Also, the work is more physically exhausting than I thought it would be, and customers suck. Well, I guess it's the first retail job for this guy. After I put my 2 weeks in, the ETL brought me to her office saying that leaving this quickly was a red flag. I mentioned how I might want to return in the future, and she said, well, to be honest, I wouldn't rehire you because you only worked for a month. Now I have to work the rest of the 2 weeks after this. I'm already fed up. I just want to walk out. Yeah, I'd be out, dude. I'd walk the hell out. My happy ass would be gone. Look, companies don't give you a 2 week notice when they fire you with no notice, right? When they lay you off with zero notice after you worked there for 20 years, they don't give you a 2 week notice. So why the absolute hell would you? No, quit that trend. That needs to be gone. That needs to not be a thing anymore. Companies don't do that shit for you. Why should you feel obligated to do anything for a multi-billion-dollar corporation that couldn't give two shits if you died? No. Stop doing that, guys. It's cringy. No more 2 weeks, baby. No more 2 weeks. Unless you really like your store manager and your bros and he's in a tight spot, and maybe even not then, I'm going to be honest. So that's just me. But Target losing $600 million, and they're blaming it on New York City. They're blaming it on organized theft, but it's happening mainly in New York City. Rite Aid said they had a $5 million drop throughout the year, but in just 2 months in New York, it was $200,000. So let's multiply that by a year. That's 2 into 5. I'm sorry, guys. I'm from Alabama. That's, for my math, that's what, $2 million? $2.4 million out of $5 million in the entire country. Half of it's from New York City. If I was you, I'd leave. If I was running a corporation, I would close all my stores in places like this. But look, dude, I know they got to get their like baby diapers and their vapes and shit, but no more. It's over. You get nothing. Not if the people in charge of these places aren't going to make any laws that dissuade people from this. Nah, no thanks. I'm out. No, for sure. If you like the video, if you work at Target, all that good stuff, please comment down below. Like the damn video. Give it the up doodle. Subscribe if you have not. And get the hell on it, doggone it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Yeah. Oh my God.